Hi, my name is Dr. Olubukola Akoni. Welcome to the Diary of Adolescent Soul. What is in the garden? It's the limbic system. There is a small area that lies deep inside the brain called the limbic system. This limbic system oversees emotional drives, motivation, how we form relationships, how we focus our attention, and how we remember experiences. The amygdala, hypothalamus, and hippocampus are all inside the limbic system. Now, let me tell you how it functions in the adolescent brain. The limbic system changes how it looks at good and bad. It focuses more on the interesting aspect of their choices rather than the consequences. There is emotional spark, which is why adolescents are more impulsive, hyper-rational, self-absorbed, sensation-seeking, reward-seeking, novelty, risky behavior like taking drugs or engaging in sexual activities. Have you ever wondered why adolescents take more risk when around their peers? Their sense of attachment makes them look for someone to connect with, and the prevalence of different behavior in peers predict the adolescent's own risky behavior, all in a desire to gain recognition and have a sense of belonging. Novelty drives them to do uncertain things. Let me shout it here. The limbic system is hyperactive during adolescence, and it gives them the feeling of taking risk. It has fully develops and keeps firing all the neurons before the prefrontal cortex matures, which can stop them from taking risk. Adolescent brains are by nature more receptive to learning, whether good or bad. So anything they focus to learn, they learn it faster. And whatever they don't use, it prunes away. In this garden we call the brain, there is excess release of an organic chemical or neurotransmitter called dopamine. The increased dopamine release makes risky activities, peer pressure, and addiction more irresistible. Because of this dopamine, when adolescents try new things, they feel good. And the things that are interesting, novel, and exciting, whether good or bad, feel really good to them. So my question is, what new, exciting, and interesting things do you help channel your adolescent's excess dopamine to? Is it positive? I think dopamine can be used to motivate adolescents towards positive behaviors like striving to maintain good values, being a positive peer, attaining positive and rewarding goals and pathways. Remember that the limbic system is highly influential and more active in adolescents. Learn to communicate, support, and understand that their moods and emotions can come and go really fast. It is part of their brain changes. Teach your adolescent what emotions are, how to self-regulate, and have emotional intelligence. Explain to your adolescent the role of the limbic system, the influence of peers, and their vulnerability to addiction or risky behavior. This provides them a foundation to better understand themselves and exert control over their lives. Being aware of the way adolescent brain function can help work towards emotional stability and delayed gratification. Let me tell you this. Adolescents are already in a vulnerable phase in their brains, but you know what worsens it? Peer pressure, social media, sometimes teachers, caregivers, and sadly parents. Let them spend their pre-adolescence and adolescent developing social and soft skills. Be proactive. You don't need to wait until they experience the consequences of a wrong action before they do what is right. They will be able to cope with emotions and think wisely. With our guidance and support, they can make the right decisions. Try teaching them the appropriate coping skills to deal with the strong emotions that make them to feel depressed, sad, defiant, or hungry. Now let's see how we can help their limbic become the leading light. Firstly, you have to be non-judgmental in your tone and words. Don't assume you know their intention when they behave in an unwanted manner. Ask questions. When you ask questions, it helps them to express themselves. How does this behavior make you feel? What do you think you are focusing on too much? Be firm, gentle, and give hope. Can I talk to someone about this for you? Pay attention. Show empathy and acceptance. Adolescents need the structure and support of their parents or halo parents to help prepare their brains to make the right decision when the pressure is on. Train adolescents in self-regulation, emotional intelligence, and social intelligence, because these are the skills that can reduce or remove risky behaviors and enhance the healthy ones. Sit down and discuss the pros and cons of their choices. It provides opportunity for a healthy lifestyle. Spend more time looking for the good in your child and adolescent. Look for the positive. It's always there. A regular mind and heart checkup with your adolescent, especially when they return from school or anywhere else, is helpful. Rather than the normal hour school, you can ask this. Tell me one good thing or one unpleasant incident that happened to you or to someone else at school today. What did you learn from it? Be a positive role model and put your intention into actions. We must coach, train, and prime our children for their unique path. Our actions have powerful impact on our children and adolescent behaviors than words. They are watching us. Remember that their mirror neurons are always firing whenever we perform actions. So engaging in pro-social behaviors such as sharing, donating, or cooperating is great modeling for children and adolescents. To conclude, raising children and adolescents who stand up for the right values and standards as unique individuals God designed them to be is a challenging task. We need to empower them and train them up. My question is, what do you need to do now to train your adolescent limbic system to be their limbic leading light that will show them how to self-regulate, make safe decisions, and will assist them in thriving during this vulnerable period? Till I come your way again, remember to be intentional. Parenting is a hard work. God bless you.